All right, I got over here to get my second pickup on this load, and they said it's going to be a few hours. So it gives me time to cook a couple things. Maybe eat now, maybe eat later too. So I'm going to do something different with this one since I have time. I got some foil here. I'm going to pull that out, lay it on my table. Asparagus tips. These are supposed to be triple washed, ready to cook. So we'll open those up somehow if I can get into them. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna dump those out onto the foil. Maybe we'll go this way though. All right. Get some butter. I got just a little bit left on this stick block here or whatever, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put all of that on this asparagus. We'll just drop a few pads here and there on it. And with my asparagus, I don't know, I'll put a little bit of salt on it. This is just pink Himalayan salt. And then I like that Creole seasoning on my asparagus, so we'll drop a little bit of that on there too. Now, I am gonna roll this up in the foil. Make kind of a foil pack out of it. Set that aside for a minute. Now, we've got ribeyes. I'm going to take those out. I'm going to leave them in there actually. I'm going to salt and pepper these. Maybe we'll throw some Tonys on there too. Flip them over, got to season both sides. I'm making a mess on my table here, but that's all right, it cleans up. All right, salt and pepper, a little bit of Tonys. All right, now off to the next step. All right. Got a little bit of match light charcoal in my little charcoal grill. We're gonna grill these steaks. Get this charcoal lit here. I'm in kind of a big parking lot here. I've got quite a bit of room to do this in, so. Get that charcoal going, and we're gonna cook those steaks the good way here. All right, you guys, I've got the asparagus, I've got the steaks. Charcoal's hot. We're gonna go right on there with this charcoal. One steak, two steaks. Throw the lid on there and let her cook for a little bit. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. It's time to check them here. We're gonna flip them over here. Oh yeah. Man, those look so good. We'll give those about another 5-6 minutes, and it's not quite as hot as I'd like it to be, but it is what it is here. It's just a little tiny little camp grill. I got it at Walmart for, I Gosh, I want to say I paid like 20 bucks for it. It wasn't bad at all. So, and it's small, it's compact. I lined the bottom with foil so I can pull all the ashes out when I'm done. Keeps it clean, throw it right back in the side box of the truck. All right, I think it's time to pull these guys off of here and see where we're at. Oh man, those smell so good. Got 2 plates, one for the Brussels sprouts, or not the Brussels sprouts. Got the asparagus there on the one plate. Those smell good too. And we got our steaks. I think those are done. Let that charcoal burn itself out there. I should have time here. They are not even gonna be ready for me for a few more hours, so let's go in the truck and eat. Man, I wish I had more to throw on that grill. It seems like a shame to have that thing fired up and not cook more meat, but I just don't have anything else thought out. All I've got is the steak and the asparagus there, so it is what it is. But we'll let these steaks rest for a minute. So I'm gonna have that ribeye. Have some fresh asparagus from the grill and the old favorite, an avocado. May only eat half of it, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. So these are a lot smaller than the last batch that I got. Those last ones were huge, and that was almost a meal in itself for one. So let the steaks rest for a minute and then we're gonna get into it here. All right, we opened up that asparagus there. Take some of that out. It is still nice, bright and green. Take about half of them. Take one of these steaks, lay that over on the plate too. I may not even eat that avocado. I don't know. I'm gonna wait to cut it up here for a minute. But I'll put a little bit more salt on there for me. So anyway, let's see what this steak looks like. You guys, it smells so good. I know I've got that George Foreman grill and the electric skillet and things like that, but you just can't beat cooking meat over a fire of some sort. So yeah, we're cooked. It's probably about medium well. I probably cooked it a little longer than I would like to, but give her a try here. That is so good. Asparagus, it's cooked perfectly. If you got time, if you don't have time, make time. Get your little charcoal grill. Cook some steaks out next to your truck. Stop at a rest area. Go use the picnic tables. Sit outside and enjoy yourself. I know I'm inside the truck here. I don't have nowhere to sit out here. I'm going to put a lawn chair, I think, in the truck here for the next run. Be able to sit outside and eat a nice meal like this outdoors in the sunshine. Anyway, you guys can cook. I mean, I got $8 in the steaks each, so maybe, I don't know, $1.50 in the asparagus. So under $10, I got a ribeye and asparagus on the grill. So you guys get out there and cook. You can do it. All right, guess what? We got leftovers. Of course we would. That was 2 meals I cooked. Carrying a few of these little containers in the truck. Good way to make another meal for another day. All we gotta do, I'll take that ribeye that I cooked, throw that in the bottom. Take that asparagus. Man, it was perfectly cooked. Throw that on top of it. Don't want to lose that juice. Pour that on there. Don't forget about that butter from the asparagus. We'll pour that in there too. Now, I'm gonna throw that in my refrigerator. And then probably tomorrow, I just put that whole thing right here in that Hot Logic Mini. Plug it into the cigarette lighter. And since that's cooked, I'm not gonna cook it as long. So whenever I get stopped, I'll probably throw it in there for the night. Maybe an hour. Put that in the Hot Logic for an hour. I bet you that'll cook that just to where I want it. Heat it up. The steak's gonna be more than done, but it's leftover. It ain't cooking it fresh. So, but to reheat it, that's probably the best option I've found. Putting it in that little Hot Logic Mini. Let it cook for about an hour or so. You're ready to have supper then.